teams as well. You know, we've got Yes and Space, we've got Ezreal and S1, but the ones that made it up until grand finals are Sirjon and Light versus Space and Kumiko.
Yeah, and Sirjon and Light are playing from the winner's side, whereas Space and Kumiko are playing from the loser side. And they, in the winner's finals, they also faced off against each other. And Sirjon and Light managed to win that in a convincing 3-1 fashion. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here. First of all, Space is playing his Lucina, and I haven't really seen that one before.
You don't see that one often, you know. Of course, in singles, known for his speech at first, rest in peace, and then switching over to Inkling and Joker. Yeah, so Space has a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, so we might be seeing the Joker later, but I think he's going to focus on the Lucina, which is also a very obvious choice in doubles because Lucina is such a strong character alongside Palutena.
Yeah. And on the left side right there, we had a Palutena Ditto that Kumiko was winning, but we're sort of back into neutral, you know, as far as how much neutral really can exist in doubles.
Yeah, and I think the one to look out for here is Sirjon with his strong up B, who is definitely looking for that boost kick to finish up some of these stocks here, or the back air instead. Great move.
All right, the stocks go flying, and Lucina being the culprit apparently.
Yeah, but Light is still sitting comfortably on that 121% right now. Makes it back to the stage actually. And Sirjon just being an annoying wall in the midst of all of this.
Yeah. There we go, Light right now, the only one hanging on to 3 stock, going to be an important part in this first game.
Yeah, and I think that's also the point that Light wants to be playing around. He is the stock tank, whereas Sirjon wants to get in your face, wants to hit you with those big combos with the boost kick, and leaves himself more open often, whereas Light is playing more safely with his stocks.
All right, full state control for red team right here. Ooh, the light beam gonna catch Shinobi right there. I mean, Space, of course.
Yeah, and Light still hanging on beautifully to those stocks. Now gets hit with the dash attack, but still living. You know, Palutena seems to have gained some weight over the course of the last few months.
Apparently so. Okay, yeah, Light almost cleaning up Kumiko's second stock, but barely hanging on. You know, it's going to be important right now because you see both Space and Kumiko hanging on above 100%.
Yeah, very high percentages for everyone, and there's Sirjon with that up smash manages to take someone out, and great coordination, sitting in the shield, explosive flame on it, and yeah, it looks like the red team is slowly but surely inching away with this game.
Yeah, slowly running away from blue team, as you see, 2 stocks to 4. Ooh, Sirjon almost gonna lose the second stock, but not quite. And I feel that, yeah, I think it's a part to do the synergy difference between red team and blue team, because red team does seem a bit more coordinated.
Yeah, and you said at the start that these 2 players, Sirjon and Light, play a lot together, you know, and are used to playing around each other, whereas Kumiko and Space, well, Space has had a lot of different team partners, and the same goes for Kumiko. So, you know, still figuring things out.
And I mean, and I know from Kumiko as a player, he doesn't, you know, not the biggest fan of doubles, whereas Light is a big fan of doubles.
Yeah.
And Sirjon and Light have been through thick and thin. I mean, European Smash Ball Cup, they've been there, you know, they've done doubles there. And just in general, they are just doubles monsters.
Yeah, and to add on to that, they know each other they have known each other for a long time, I think. So.
But right as we were talking about the red team, blue team kind of creeping up on red team again. Back to 1 stock apiece for everyone.
This is a scary situation, though, for both teams, because if you look at the red team, managing to get kills can be very hard, unless, of course, you hit that whip and get that kill. And here Light, with a beautiful F-tilt, manages to knock Space off the platform, and then finally finishing it off.
Tries to air dodge to no avail, gonna land right in that washing machine of Palutena.
Yeah, of course, a very good move.
All right, so, you know, Sirjon and Light come from winners. Sort of to be expected for them to take game 1. It's really up to Kumiko and Space to make the adaptations. And I just wonder, you know, Space, it's going to be up to Space. Because Kumiko, Palutena, expert, loyalist. I don't think I've ever seen him seriously play anything in bracket.
No, in bracket he's only playing Palutena.
Exactly.
And I think we're not going to see a different character from any of them.
No.
So it's mostly up to Space and Kumiko to figure out how to move around each other, how to set up those team combos, and make sure you're not being caught in one of Sirjon's and Light's.
But you know, if there was a player to play the Joker card, no pun intended, it would be Space.
It would be Space indeed. And what I just want to put out something right here. Look at the back of the venue. Lots of people gathering around. It's a fun event. I've seen a lot of people smiling. You're missing out if you're at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're Dutch, you know. Just one of the bigger tourneys so far, one of the most stacked tourneys so far in Ultimate. Good venue.
The last time we've had a tourney of this caliber, I think, would be Yggdrasil, where also a lot of international players showed up.
Exactly.
But talking about international players, we're going to game number 2. It's Sirjon and Light versus Space and Kumiko.
There we go. And we are on FD.
Yeah, and this is just... I think the choice for FD is really just more horizontal play from Space's side. With Lucina with that forward air can help out tremendously, whereas Sirjon really wants those platforms to extend his combos with the up airs.
And I feel like no character on screen has really big issues with landing, so it's not like FD is going to hinder anyone too badly.
No,
of,
I think you're exactly right. Light, of course, has that.
That was so smart by Sirjon, not throwing Kumiko away. He saw Space came up to punish him with an F-Max, so he just held him there, and we had the team KO instead.
Yeah, and after that we saw Light go for a juicy spike and got it, and there's a shield break.
Okay,
and this could be a big punish. Light loses his stock in timely fashion.
Yeah, this is they're speed running the second game. Stocks are flying left and right.
Yeah, but Light just keeping it calm. You know, Palutena is such a great momentum breaker in doubles, using that Nair to keep everyone away, make sure Sirjon can return safely. And look at that percentage on Sirjon. That's about to disappear, but you know, he manages to hold on.
Right, Sirjon, this time being the last one holding on to his last stock, but Kumiko gonna clean it up.
Oh, no!
Oh, okay, uncharacteristic SD right there from Light. This might be, you know, the turning point for blue team.
Yeah, they need to capitalize on this, because they are in a small advantage right now, but you know, it's doubles. And small advantages are not enough to just win a set, you know, you need to make more out of it.
Yeah. But, you know, everything can, you know, steamroll in doubles for the better or the worst.
Oh, and another shield break!
Okay, can they get the punish? No! They both kind of fumbled, and Sirjon right there with the rescue in the form of a dash stack.
Yeah, but Linda, as you said, Space needs to step up to the plate, make something happen, and it looks like he's doing exactly that with all these shield breaks. But, ooh, just a scary bury right there, but just barely making it in time.
Yeah, the shield breaks might definitely be what they need. Oh, right as I say it, so disruptive. And there, Kumiko getting the punish, and he almost saved him with the.
That was some great heads-up play from Light, but it didn't pay off. And then a great tech manages to make it back. But look at the stock difference, Light on 180%. This is looking like a very good game for blue team.
I don't know what kind of boost Space suddenly got, but it's definitely working out.
Yeah, maybe he's just
there. We go.
Yeah, it's the 2 versus 1 situation. Let's see how they've practiced this. Let's see what they can do in this kind of situation.
And still 2 stocks on Space. Don't forget.
Yeah, Sirjon definitely looking to end that second stock from Space, because if he doesn't make that one disappear quickly, this might be over very soon.
Right, bit of friendly fire, but nothing too crazy.
Looking to get back to the stage with that flip jump. Going for a deep edge guard. You know, Sirjon is really looking for ways to make it back into this game, you know?
Yeah.
And why not? Because if you lose this, okay, you know, it was a big disadvantage. If you manage to make this back, that's fantastic.
Yeah, but do keep in mind that ZSS, her KO options do leave her open, most of them. Or the setups in 2K options, like you saw him go for the grab. And in a 2v1, you know, you have such a small margin for error.
It is, yeah.
And there we
and
go.
There's the up air, and that's going to finish second game. So it's 1-1, and this could mean more. This is definitely going to change up some things for both these teams.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
for blue team, or for the red team, they definitely need to work on their shield.
Yeah, I mean, I got one tip for red team: don't get shield break.
Yeah,
that's about it.
That's a great tip.
Another
tip from the Linda diary is don't get hit and don't get edge guarded.
Don't get edge guarded.
You know, this don't get shield broken. That's a great tip.
Yeah.
The way it works is kind of like in doubles. There's so much going on. Sometimes you just instinctively hit that shield button, and that's where space comes in and says, well, nice shield button you got there.
Just pokes your shield and suddenly it's gone.
It is.
Yeah. Light should be thankful he's not playing Jigglypuff today. Otherwise, those stocks will be flying even faster.
Not only the stocks would be flying, Jigglypuff as well. So here it is, game number 3. Sirjon and Light just lost the second game, but maybe they can answer back in the third game. Oh, Sirjon definitely answered back with that flip kick. Manages to get a quick stock on space, and that's exactly what they need to get the momentum rolling.
Now that's some quick retaliation. Space was the one holding on to 2 stocks at the end of last game, but now he's the first one to go down to 2 stocks.
Yeah. So that definitely changes some things around. Also, it's very confusing because both these Palutinas are so blue. So I was just like, what's happening? So
Yeah. Just a slight gradient difference. Ooh, okay, the wings gonna catch Light, but still not out of it. And Kumiko going for a deep edge guard, but not successful.
Yeah, if Light would have had just 10% more, that definitely would have killed. But, you know, sitting safely at the 92%. Oh, going for the counter option, not working out.
Okay. Both Palutinas off stage. Who's going to make it back? Both of them, apparently.
No.
And nice F tilt from Kumiko. And I was just about to say, I see a lot of Light versus Kumiko, and it's really up to Kumiko to win these 1v1s, the Palu Dittos, in order for blue teams to really get the advantage.
Yeah, and I think he's capable of doing so. Of course, Light, one of the best German players in the country.
In the European scene.
In the European scene, even. So it's going to be hard, but at the same time, there's room for both these players to play their style in the Palu Ditto. Oh, another Nair to flip kick.
Back, that was at 54.
Yeah.
Well, even, Palu has a great recovery, but even Palu can make it back.
Yeah, so here's the thing, we've seen these we've seen the shield breaks in game number 2 from space. That's a very powerful tool in doubles. But Sirjon showing that ZSS is one of the scariest characters possibly in doubles, because that Nair to flip kick, that Nair is very hard to work around.
Yeah. And it's clear that red team had a quick look into Linda's guidebook. Don't get shield broken.
Yeah, they didn't get shield broken the entire game, so
And you win the set. I mean, not quite. First they need to get this game, but I mean, if Kumiko makes this one back, it's going to be a miraculous comeback. Okay.
Light going for the regrab.
Sirjon just watching his. Oh no, I thought that Kumiko. I thought that Light was getting comboed, and that Sirjon was just looking at them.
And that's the problem with picking the same Palutina colors. No, Light going for a down throw and then a regrab, because I think that Kumiko wasn't expecting to get down thrown, because you already saw Sirjon standing there, just looking menacingly, making sure that he was ready for any back throw follow-ups with the boost kick and stuff like that. It all worked out in the end. Light got a great edge guard and manages to make it happen. The only question is, what are we going to see now in game number 4? Is it going to be shield breaks, or is it going to be Nair to flip kicks?
Right. From the way things have been going, shield break is not a reliable option. I mean, it's definitely a good option, but once the other team is aware of it, is anticipating it, you're not going to be landing shield breaks that easily.
Right. And what I really liked from Kumiko are these micro decisions that he's making. Because just now he got the Nair plane on, I believe it was Light, and on the second one he just turned around. And why did he turn around Nair at him? Because his partner was there, These small kind of things shows that Kumiko has the potential as a doubles player to really get far.
Yeah. I mean, they have at least second place.
Yeah.
Out of 32 teams right here at Lightning 2, and Sirjon and Light are up 2-1. So for them it's tourney game.
It is tournament game indeed. They could take it home right here, score big for Germany. But you know, Kumiko and Spades are not done yet, and they're looking good in this fourth game.
All right, stage control in blue team's favor. Can he get the up smash? No. Light gonna retaliate with Farron's explosive flame instead.
Yeah, but Spades finishing it off. And then Light on 103% is looking quite scary, but he's playing on the back foot a little bit, playing a little bit safe, and that's what you got to do as Palatino in these kind of situations. Just wait, be available for your team partner, and follow up whenever necessary.
All right. And again, Sirjon actually parrying those explosive flames while Kumiko losing his stock to it.
You see Light mostly moving around these to the side of Final Destination, making sure that he's in no way threatened by Kumiko or Space. And this is what I like.
Yeah.
I was just about to say this is going to be a big combo, but it all turned out all right for the blue
it
team.
looked like they would both end up in a blender that would know no end.
All right, Sirjon goes for deep edge guards and manages to make it back safely. Look at Light, still on 139%, gets saved by the stun gun.
Oh, that was crazy. Was that planned?
That was the down. Yeah, I'm not sure, but you know, it looked.
You can't react to Dolphin Slash like that.
I don't think so.
Impossible.
All right, but the blue team still hanging in there, you know. It's okay. I was just about to say they could still make it back, but look at the stock difference. I was completely wrong about that. Light and Sirjon dominating this fourth game. And it's still possible for Space and Kumiko to make a comeback. It's always possible, but it's looking so difficult for them.
Yeah, it seems they got lucky on that second game with all those shield breaks, because right now this looking like slaughter.
It is looking like slaughter indeed, Linda. And this is exactly what Sirjon and Light wanted in this fourth game. They wanted to finish it, and they wanted to finish it quickly, and they're doing exactly that.
All right, the hero's comeback is what Kumiko needs to do, but oh my god, he can't even make it back to the stage.
And that means that Light and Sirjon are your doubles champions of Lightning #2 here in Eindhoven. Look at them hug. They're happy, and they've done it.
His name is in the tourney name. Lightning.
Oh, yeah, it is.